Hello friends! Today I want to share with you one of my favorite obsessions of all time. It's called keto coffee. Now the whole idea of keto or ketosis is that you consume high amounts of fat, healthy fats only, not any hydrogenated fats or vegetable oils, but high quality fats to train your body to metabolize fat and use that for energy as opposed to using sugar and glucose. So you eat less protein and you eat barely any carbohydrates. So keto coffee is a great way to get this process started, because by the time you have a cup of keto coffee, you are going to start to go into ketosis if you've been there already. If you haven't been in ketosis already, I can't really say what will happen to you, except for that you might have a bunch of energy and feel really amazing. Okay, so the first part, the most important thing on this shelf here is the fat, because keto is all about fat, and you want to have high quality fats here. So we have 3 different kinds of saturated fats. We got butter, which is in the original keto coffee recipe. If you go to I don't think Starbucks has keto coffee or anything, but some places, very rare, have keto coffee, and they always have butter. And I love cocoa butter in it because it gives it that nice chocolate flavor. And I'm using extra virgin olive oil because this has MCT oil as part of it. And normally keto coffee, they just use pure MCT oil. I don't really see the point of separating anything out of this perfectly whole compound that God made. So I'm using coconut oil. And then my favorite part of all, and this gives it sweetness because you don't use any sweetener in your keto coffee, unless you use artificial sweetener, which I absolutely am against, and I do not recommend. This is whipping cream. So the next most important thing besides the fats, these are all 3 fats. 30% means 30% fat. So you're getting a high amount of fat, and you just want to try to consume as much fat as possible. I know it sounds crazy, but this is how you lose weight, and this is how you bring your blood sugar down and get into ketosis. Okay, so the next one is the coffee. That's the next most important ingredient. I'm using decaf today because I don't handle stimulants very well. But of course you can use regular coffee, any coffee you want. I use this one rectally. If you don't handle regular coffee very much, if you get jitters or stuff like that, then you can just go for the decaf, but you can use this in a coffee enema. If you're interested in what a coffee enema is all about, I highly recommend that you refer to my coffee enema demystified video on YouTube. Alright, so I got my fats, and I used about, I would say, a little over a teaspoon of each of the fats that you see here. So I have cream, coconut oil, cocoa butter, and coconut oil. Okay, so you just want to add your coffee to that. And of course you can add whatever flavors that you like, but just remember, if you're trying to get into ketosis, you have to be really careful with flavors. I remember using this flavoring when I was doing this before, and I didn't realize that this has sugar in it. So I really love this because it was so good. I didn't even know why. But you know what? The amount of sugar that was in here did not stop me from going into ketosis, because consuming all of this fat straight to the bloodstream is really going to get you there fast. And that's why keto coffee is so popular. If you look up keto coffee, you're going to hear all about MCT oil. Everybody talks about MCT oil all the time, but you don't need that. You can just use regular coconut oil. That's fine. And then you just want to immersion blend. Now I remember going to McDonald's, and I would buy cups of coffee at McDonald's, and I would just get butter. I would ask them to give me butter, And I would put like 5 butters in my coffee, and so they got used to me after a while. But that's how you make keto coffee. It's rich, it's creamy, it's delicious. You can add supplements to this if you have vitamins or supplements that you can add to something. It's really nice. If you use too much oil, then it is going to be a bit greasy. So this one's not all the way immersion blended, so you can see like some of the oil bubbling up. I did have a problem with putting too much oil in it before, so you know, you'll figure out exactly what's right. But I think about a teaspoon. If you're putting 3 different oils, then that's 3 different teaspoons of oil, so that's a good amount. Happy healing, everybody, and thank you for watching this video.